TK Baseball 101, and I'm going to be teaching you 3 tips to improve the mental part of baseball. So what I mean about this is you still have to train hard, you still have to work hard. That's a physical part. But what I mean is that 90% of the mental part is what affects your game and when you're playing. Most of it is, I can't do this, or I'm too scared, or I'm going to fly out right here. I'm going to hit this batter. I'm going to, all that nonsense. And today I'm going to teach you 3 ways to clear that mechanism and just focus on all the normal part. So let's move on in. Okay guys, now moving on to tip 1. Tip 1 is what I call visualization. What I mean here is visualizing, like I'm gonna hit a ball off the left field line, or I'm gonna take this curveball, or thinking about what the possible situation could be in the game. So you could think anything, okay? If you're in the infield, I'm gonna make this dive and stop, or if you're in the outfield, I'm gonna make this dive and play. All what I mean about the mental part is thinking positive about the forward part and what's gonna happen. Okay, so now let's move on to tip number 2. Okay guys, now moving on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is what I call distraction. Distraction is thinking about everything besides the negative. The negative is the part of your body talking to yourself, saying, I can't do this. This is impossible. I'm not good enough to make the team. What I'm talking about right here is distract yourself. Think about anything else. I mean, even the most random stuff. Because all the extra part is the 10% physical. That work comes from your body. Sing a song in your head. Think about what I said in the first tip. Think about a base hit. Look at the words on your bat, spell it out. Think about anything that will distract you from the bad, the negative, that will cause you to hit a pop-up, okay? So just focus on the positive part. So now let's move on to tip number 3. Okay guys, now moving on to tip number 3, the last and final tip. What I call this is already on top. So when you're just about to show up to a baseball game, think to yourself, even though the game hasn't even started, think, I've already went 3 for 3. I've already struck out 5 batters in a row. I've already made a dive and stop in the infield. All those positive thoughts come into head, and that will cause you to have a good game. And even if your team, and also I'm going to include this, if your teammate is sad, make sure to go pick them up, because if one teammate gets down on themselves, the whole team gets down on themselves, and that's another way that it can cause you and your whole team to have a bad game. Now see you in the outro. Hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you all learned something new. I have a tournament this weekend, and I'm for sure going to be using all these tips. So make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and comment down below what tips you use to distract yourself. So I'll see you next time. My next video is 3 tips to improve your infield, and see you next time.